Welcome to Jay's Airsoft and welcome to another off the field video where we're going to be editing one of our videos. Right, so here we are ready to edit a video. I'm going to be showing some of the screen. I've got a couple of cameras going. So this is just going to be us editing one of our weekly videos that I put out. I'm going with a nice and basic video, so it's not going to be too long. This video will be Trouble in Terrorist Town, which only has a few files. So we'll click into that here. We can see that there's only 4 files. I think there's 4 rounds, I think it was, on this night. It was filmed a couple of months ago, so I can't actually remember all of it, but I'll show you what I do to edit my videos. I'm just losing track of what I'm actually doing. So we'll go ahead and open up PowerDirector. We use PowerDirector 16. I've used it for I think about 11 years for different videos. I've done some music stuff, I've done all kinds of stuff, but it's primarily used now for Airsoft. It's powerhouse at what I want it to do. It's really good. So yeah, we'll get into it. So first we're going to need to import all our files which are on the desktop. If we bring all of them over, thankfully it puts them all into the order that they're recorded, so you don't have to do too much in the way of figuring out which one goes where, what life was first. So now we're going to stick the intro in place. There we have the intro good to go. Then we have game, or what I call game intros. So this is little things like this that demonstrate what the game is that's actually being played. So we'll chuck that into the start of the video as well. And where the black screen comes up is where the actual, that's where some overlay will happen. So there will be a little bit of overlay between the sound on the game intro and the actual game video starting. The fun part is finding where that actually starts. So we've put our first file in here. It doesn't look very long. Oh no, this one's just the announcing what I am. So we just make sure that there's no black screen. Find where the black screen starts. Where the black screen starts, there we go. So we're about there. So if we put that there, we should now have a smooth transition with no black screen. There we go. So this one here was just to, this clip here is just to demonstrate what card I drew. So in this game you can see that I've drawn the sheriff. So I am a police officer in this game. Now with the GoPro being caged or in a waterproof container while I film, I always increase the audio in PowerDirector just to make it a little bit louder, a bit clearer. We'll add a nice little transition in there. I use always just the standard blur. That's for anything sort of in the game, or like when I get hit in that, I'll just use the blur for the transition because it's nice, simple, basic. But at the end of the video, I quite often use something a little bit different. So here we are. As you can see, this video is a little bit darker. I don't think any of the lights are out yet, so I am going to have to chuck some magic into that to lighten it up a little bit. So I just do the basic lighting adjustment, and it just adds enough light to make it a little more pronounced. Sometimes the colouring in that goes a bit weird, which is fine. What I'll quite often do with videos as well is I will go through and just see when like cool little things happen, and I might take out some of that stuff and use it for a best of, but in this video we're not going to do that. So now lights have been turned off. I don't know where the lights turned off, so the footage is going to be really dark, but that just makes it more fun. So now we'll go into this one. So this one is only 2 rounds. So this clip here is going to be another one of where I announce what I am. You can see I'm a sheriff again because I flashed my torch on it. But what I will do is I'll actually shorten it, just because we don't need all of that. Add in a nice wee transition. And what I might even do with this video, not too sure how the darkness is going to come out, but what I might do is put a couple of little like round 1 and round 2 text boxes in it. So we're just looking to see, okay, so you do see lights and stuff going on. There isn't a lot in this clip. So we'll add some lighting to it to brighten it up a little bit. It's not going to add a lot. We're never going to see sort of the full thing. I don't think I can really brighten it up a hell of a lot. Actually, we have extreme backlighting. Yeah, so even like using the extreme settings aren't really going to work. So we'll just leave it like that. So we've just got basic lighting adjustment on it. These videos generally just get used for shorts anyway, so it doesn't matter too much to me. People still watch them at least, I hope. So that's basically how we edit it. We'll chuck a little outro on the end, because that has some cool sounds in it. We just want to crossfade it so that the ending happens like this. It was a wee bit slow, but that'll just be because I'm screen recording. So now we want to do the text boxes of round 1 and 2. So if we just grab a quick text box and chuck it down here, we can then edit it. It's just going to be a bit slow. Round 2. Make it stand out a little bit. To centre it, we go to horizontal centre, vertical centre. Make it a bit shorter so it's only 5 seconds. And then we come back here. Oh, okay, it's going to chuck it. So we want to go all the way back. Make sure we change the text, because I have forgotten to change the text before and we've ended up with multiple of the same round. So we've got round 1, round 2. So that's how we edit our videos. Then we will go to produce it up the top here, And for a video of this size, it's what, 20-ish minutes, I think it is, or it might not even be that long. It'll normally take probably about half an hour to render. With it's 10 minutes, so it probably won't even actually take that long. It'll probably take about 5 minutes. With some of the longer videos, they take naturally longer. Quite often I will edit them and then just render them overnight, as opposed to trying to mass produce them. The main ones that sort of take ages is the event ones, because they're generally like, I think most of them are around the 40-50 minute mark, so they take a longer time to render. The ones that I did for Nelson a couple of years ago, when I did like the vlog style, they took a couple of hours because they were quite long. Initially I did have it as just one massive video, which was going to be, I think, just over 2 hours long, but it wouldn't render it. My computer wasn't quite powerful enough to render a video that was over 2 hours, but that was fine. We ended up just making a couple of smaller videos, and that worked. So yeah, that's how I edit videos. Hopefully you've enjoyed it or learnt something. I would highly recommend using PowerDirector 16 if you're into editing videos. I don't know if they offer it anymore. I know that everything's gone more to this whole subscription-based service. But if you ever get the chance to get your hands on it, I'd take it, because it's definitely well worth it. Until the next one, cheers for watching.